Going on, guys? Blazing here, and today we are going to be doing a champion re-gear, or gearing I should say, on a arena nuker. And the champion that we're going to be doing this on today is no one else but Candraphon. He has kind of fallen off the meta lately. He's still good for an arena defense, and honestly, if he's the only nuker, he's still better than nothing else. So his A1 attacks one enemy, places an extra hit if the target is under any buffs. So he's great for a go second team, right? A2 attacks all enemies, places an extra, grants an extra turn, and resets the cooldown of On the Haunt skill if this attack kills an enemy. Now, we'll go into this later, but his A3 places a perfect veil buff for a 50% increased attack, a 30% increased speed, and a 30% increased crit damage on this champion for 2 turns. This skill is pointless because he doesn't need any of this. And then his passive, damage decreased by 40% while attacking under veil, or damage increased by 40% by attacking under a veil or perfect veil buff. So he pairs great with the Duchess. Receives 40% less damage while under veil or perfect veil. Also boosts this champion's turn meter by 15% each time this champion receives damage under a veil or perfect veil. Does not work if this champion is the only one alive on the team. Places a perfect veil on this champion for 1 turn each time an enemy's turn meter is filled. This buff cannot be removed. And then he has increases ally attack in arena by 33%. So overall, he used to be the god tier nuker, not anymore, but I figured he works great for go second teams in arena, and why not build him, right? I've just noticed a lot in arena lately that he's not, his AI isn't set properly, and so while I'm going to talk about that, I might as well gear the one that I have up and show you what you can do with him. So, how to gear him? Well, it depends honestly with what you're going to pair him. You can do a Swift Parry set if you have it. You can do Savage. You can do, what's the Instinct? You can do Fatal. Most people favor the Swift Parry. I don't. I don't really like Swift Parry just because, not that it's toxic, I just don't find it useful. I think Stone Skin provides better utility than Swift Parry, but that's just me. But a lot of people do build him in Swift Parry. So today we are not going to be building him Swift Parry. We're going to build him just as a strict out nuker, and in hopes that he'll do what we need him to. So let's pull up the Hell Hades optimizer, right? And we've got our Candraphon pulled up. We're gonna go to optimize. Under start, we want to prioritize his A2, right? You could prioritize his A1. You could go for highest damage overall, but I ideally want to go with the A2, and then whatever's left over will probably, if we bring out a build for the A2, it's going to do the same thing for the A1, right? Presets, we don't have any. Configure, we've got his masteries in there. And then we are going to be bringing increased attack because we're going to pair him with a Duchess, right? Candraphon Duchess is kind of a lethal combination. They get the damage reduction, he gets the damage increase. It just kind of works, right? And then let's go into stats. We want with around 160 to 180 speed. You could make him a little slower, especially because of reaction gear, but you make him too slow and it's not really going to work for you, right? So let's go. Crit damage is all it's going to get in there. Crit rate. We don't care about resistance. We don't want any accuracy on him. So slots, It's going to pick everything out. Sets. Now here, I always like to go for a refresh. And then I want to make sure that we don't do Swift Parry. So where's Swift Parry? Right there. So we'll take the Swift Parry out of the equation. And then let's see what it gives us for a damage optimal build. You know, Kenny is definitely a great nuker. Nothing against him. I just think he's fallen off the meta with like the Hefrax and the Acrisias, Barons, you know, Georgid or Gorgid, whatever the hell he's called. So it looks like we got a couple of solid builds here. Let's see. It's still thinking. Let's take a quick peek. So this one is going to have us going in Instinct and Cruel set. So it's basically going to give us the average of what Savage is. Okay. This one is going to give us a Instinct and Broken. This one is going to give us... So it looks like Instinct is going to be what we have set for him. Just make sure I didn't go in here and I didn't set it up as only Instinct. Right? No. Okay. Okay. So it's came back. That's going to be Instinct. What else? We got 64 with 163, 279. Okay, what's this one giving us? 6,000. They're all kind of fairly similar. Right, this one's 64 with 280. This one's giving us an Instinct and Fatal set. What's this 65 one look like? Okay, this one's giving us an Instinct and Fatal. I think I'm going to go with this build right here, which has got the 6,400 attack and 280 crit damage. I think that's going to be solid. Yeah, because I'm from what I'm looking like here, I can add the increased attack on these with the with some glyphs. So yeah, I think this is the one we're gonna go with. So let's go back in game. So let me close out the optimizer on the window. Okay, and then we have Instinct gear on these 4 pieces. I don't believe anything's equipped. No. So let's find our Instinct gear. Right here. Before I start equipping, I want to make sure I didn't mess up on his masteries, because that would be, yeah, nope, okay, we went down properly, cool. I just wanted to make sure I didn't do anything dumb. So, weapon, we want fitting room. This one, right. And then shield. Okay, shield, we want the one that's got crit rate and crit damage. This one right here. I believe it is 17 speed, yep. Try on. Chest, we want the attack chest. Try on. And then boots, we want the attack boots. And then we got a fatal. I've been farming a lot of fatal lately. Just because it's a great 2-piece set. You know, you get the 15% extra attack and the 5% crit rate, so it's definitely worth it. What's this one? Nope. These, nope. Okay. Let's go into jewelry. And then we want the ring. Crit damage neck piece, we want this one. And then amulet, we want attack. We want this one. So yeah, I'm happy with the build. It looks solid. We could definitely swap out the masteries and take the 75 attack over the crit rate. But if I ever do another regear, I don't want to have to count on that. So we'll go ahead and equip it. Make sure that we got the right one. Yep. Okay, equip. Now we can go in and we can do some enchanting. Let's see if we can get a 5. There we go. Boost that up. We'll throw a... Of course you are. Okay, good enough. We're not going to waste too much of that. We'll throw another small speed on here. Why are you giving me all ones? There we go. So now the speed's actually going to be 171, so that's perfect. We don't want to go too high. Attack for gloves, 38. We'll throw a speed on here, 175. Okay, we've got attack on that, attack on the chest, attack on that. Let's put some attack on the chest, on the boots. Okay, good enough. Enchant. Let's go ring. 5%. Beautiful. Let's go neck piece. Enchant. Nice. And then we've got that. Throw a quick speed glyph on there. Perfect. Okay. So final build is 6.7k attack. I have 178 speed, 106 crit rate, 280 crit damage. So I'm happy with this. Let's go in arena and let's see what he can do. Let's take him into the arena. Let's go refresh. Okay. Let's take up the Brogni team. So we'll pair him. We'll obviously be a Ghost second team. Actually, I think I got one built here. We'll go with this one, and then we'll just take let's take that out because I want to set it up so he actually does what he's supposed to and show you guys what I mean. So a lot of people will have it so that he goes in, he leads off with his A1, and then leave it as this. You actually want to turn off the A2 because it does not serve any purpose, right? So let's go in and let's see what we can do against this team. Full block. That's a very fast Mytha. That's faster than the Arbiter. Boom. So that was kind of solid. I did get a little worried there about possibly getting a little wrecked there with the block damage, but they came off with that block damage really fast. So, all right, let's see here what we do. That Contraxo was smacking kind of hard. So that Contraxo had a Swift Parry set on, so we're okay. Brogni. I think now we might actually have his A2 back up again. Now see, this is where he's going to come back in. A1, and now I probably should have targeted the Duchess, but I'm just trying to make a point here that using the A3 is no good. And I probably should have had a better damage dealer than him for this, but not him, but I probably should have had a different damage dealer for that Duchess because he's weak affinity. Let's pick something else a little different here. Let's go against this team. And that's why you put sheep on everybody in the front. Well, that's interesting. I'm curious to see if their candy was properly set. Kind of wish he actually like nuked one of our champs down. we go. Let's see, can we do another fight real quick? You know what? We'll go back in here just because I don't want to. I'll manual it, but I don't want to. I just don't want to lose the fight. So Duchess Perfect Veil. Okay. Okay. And I think I might have to build my Contraxa after this. Okay. So we got the Contraxa out of the way. Now, ordinarily, a lot of people would leave it and this would go, but we're just going to lead off with that. She's going to res. So, see if we can get any buffs off of them. A2 again. Deal with her. There we go. I just didn't want to lose. No. But overall, I'm happy with the build. We don't have Demon Spawn open for the faction Guardians, or for the faction wars, so I can't do anything in there. I guess I could bring him into Doom Tower and see if there's a floor he could do. Come on, you're just taking too long now. And that's the problem when you build him too slow. You know, he'll take forever to get a turn. My main damage dealer is actually my Rotos, and he just goes, you know, I think the 225, 230 speed, and just nukes everything down. That's interesting. A Cardiel in a Swift Parry set. That is the first time I've seen that. But there we go. Let's go into Doom Tower and let's see. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead. Our Doom Tower. Pick this floor. Okay, we'll put in. Let's see. We'll put in Brogni. Lydia's probably not going to have enough, but we can bring her in just in case. Bad Alcazard. Duchess. And where's our boy Candraphon? This is just the damage test to see if he's going to be able to take the ads down. We do get the extra damage from the see, and he did that properly there, where he led off with the A2 and then went into the A3, into the A1. So I'm not sure why in Arena he does the A2, but, or the A3, I mean, I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid. Just sucked that we had strong affinity, but he did manage to take most of them down. So, let's see, next wave. I love sheep. I love sheep. So, alright, I think this is good. I got the point across, but anyways, we'll leave it off there, guys. And I hope it helped out. I hope, why is this not stopping? So I hope the build helped out. I hope it showed you how to do gear Candraphon, and basically any nuker that's attack based. So anyways, be safe, be good to each other, be well, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Alrighty, bye.